What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, back for more Ark Survival Ascended. Alright, so last time we did a little bit of things here. We got our little hut built. We kind of pretty much did the basic intro level things. A couple changes I just want to really cover now really quickly. I removed auto Engrams. This is getting removed later. I forgot to. I thought I did, but I didn't. Because we added the Vanilla with Sprinkles mod, which is this here, which is Syntax's exclusive mod that he made, or had made for him, which covers pretty much the general gist of what I normally run on my games, clusters, servers, whatever. It covers everything. It shows the stat points. I usually don't care about these too much. He does, but I really didn't care for it, but I ran them anyway. Auto unlock the Engrams, which removes the auto Engram, so I don't need that anymore. I could set Tank Engram auto unlock. We're not going to. We're going to keep it. We have to beat bosses to unlock it. We got the pickup gun, the pull system. I'm going to change this to 50. I do want to expand it just a wee bit. There's a repair anvil, which used to be up here. You'd have the repair option. You don't anymore. It's actually right over here. It's technically its own separate thing now. I'm sorry. The auto unlock emotes, I have that here too. Transferable things, so when we do beat the boss, we could take element with us, but we're probably not going to because of the fact that this is going to be like an ultimate arc where we just instantly we beat the boss and then we wake up on the next arc kind of thing. So that's not going to be the crafting skill tonic. And like I said, there's the points. Can I make the anvil in here? I can right there. There's a repair anvil, but we don't have any more B+. We don't have, like I said, any more of the auto Engrams. There's a couple of things I removed. I'll think of it over time as I'm going, but there's quite a bit that I took out that I really don't need anymore. So I kind of was just like, you know what, let's take care of it. We don't need it. Let's get rid of it. We're going to go with the backpack lantern. We're already tier 2. We can't make that one, can we? Can we go with this one? I'm missing 82 fiber. We're going to make that lantern quick because we need metal. So that's what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going over to that little island to the right that I'm facing. Yes, there was a death because there was a bug. I was trying to mess with some of the settings last night after the Vanilla with Sprinkles mod was added. And for some reason, it still like showed a lot of the B+ stuff was in the game, even though it was completely removed, which is weird. But for us to go back over and play on Astraeus, I'm going to have to add everything back in, the B+ mod and everything, and then switch it over afterwards, if that makes sense. Because technically, I still do have B+ on that map. So that's going to kind of get in the way a little bit. I'm going to have to change that out, which is totally fair. I'm missing hide. Okay, so no, we can't even do that. All right, so never mind. Unless if I can find something that can give me 37 hide really quickly. I need 37 hide. Let's go just get 37 hide because we want that backpack for, especially if we're going to go get some metal. We want as much weight as we can because without the B+ now, we have a max weight limit of whatever this guy has on him, which is 539 pounds. That's all we have. I say pounds. I don't know if it's kilograms, pounds, whatever it is. But that's all we have is the max of what he can carry. Oh, I was too slow. Yep, I missed it. Maybe he cornered himself. Did you corner yourself? Can I bully you? I can. Perfect. I do not know what's going on with the frames right there. Not a clue. I said I think we need 37 more. We're short 2. Let's double check. I think we need 37 more, so let's grab extra while we're here. Yeah, there was a little update today to Ark, so I don't know if that caused it. I also updated my NVIDIA drivers, so that could possibly be it. We really don't need a bowl of this guy. Arkology dodo. Maybe we should have, because I can't hit my targets. Alright, there's 12 more. Let's go back to base, make that backpack, because that'll help us with our weight for carrying metal, because this guy can carry 500 pounds, 539. We can carry 200 without it, because again, we're not running the B+, so all of our stats are actually dropped back down to vanilla pretty much, which, granted, the B+ stuff didn't change it too drastically, but it was still relatively vanilla, but it wasn't, like, right where it needed to be, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a little different, but let's just grab the backpack with a lantern. We're going to craft one. We gotta hop off you really quickly because for some reason we can't equip a backpack while we're on you. That's gonna save us how much weight? 80% of the item's weight we're gonna deal with. Alright, so we'll be able to carry a good amount, hopefully. Alright, so let's head on over. I know we only have stone tools, but we definitely need to get that metal going. And that's gonna be the way to do it. I'm grabbing some food with this guy just so we have some extra. The metal is only right over that way. There's metal and crystal on top of that little island over here. This is a really good starting spot to go get your metal and crystal. I started here last time when we played too, but this is probably one of the best spots to get. Sal Zone 1. generally gives you access to pretty much everything you could need relatively early, and it's not too hard to survive at. We are a high level. We're 55 already. So for those of you that missed episode 1 and are jumping right into episode 2 right here, we kind of fought an alpha, and it kind of boosted our levels way up because we had the quad experience from the Dear Jane, and then the alpha boosted just dino fight. So we got an insane amount of 33 levels from that. And mind you, my rates are only on ×1 experience for everything. Alphas are on ×2 because that's what they usually are, but it just shot our levels way up, which was insane. But it is what it is. We got to this point. I can't really fight about it now. I could have put it on like 0.25 experience, and even then I think we still would have done great because of the Arkology alphas. I didn't know that the alphas themselves would be actually considered as alphas in terms of like experience-wise. I just assumed they'd be considered a different variant, you know what I mean? I just wasn't entirely sure, but now we know. Those count as alpha dinos, so that'll count alpha towards your chibis as well. My frames are acting really weird, not entirely sure why. Alright, but... is this a drop up here? Yes, it is. We're actually going to go grab this drop really quick while we're on the way, because since we're level 55, we can pretty much grab most drops at this point, I think. I don't think our drop quality is set high at all. We'll check that, throw the rest of those away. If we were still building a base, that would have been perfect for us, but we're not. We need to keep going over one more island, if I remember right. And there should be metal. There should be quite a bit of it too, and there's actually a couple explorer notes over here as well. Or no, is this it? Let me check up top here. I think this might be it. You could do a decent note run here too if you truthfully wanted to. You also generally don't want to be out at night if you don't have to. Especially not this early on, but I feel alright with our... oh, there's metal right there. I literally just walked past it. So yeah, this is definitely the spot. So let's take out these compies really quick with this Parasaur. Arkology Parasaur kind of slaps, I'm not gonna lie. Hitting 20s. I can't complain. Alright, please tell me he got a level. Okay, yeah, he did, not me. I just gotta step back and hit you in the head a couple times. He's only getting weight levels. That's all they're going the rest of this guy's weight levels. Because we need to grab metal, and we need a pack mule. We need metal and crystal. And I know there's crystal up top. So I gotta hope we can get enough metal to make stone or metal tools, because we definitely need metal tools, and we're definitely gonna need crystal. Alright, let's see what we can get out of this. Just chip it away. We've only got 11. The stone we may end up keeping. Haven't fully decided. He does not have weight reduction or anything, so if it's 4.8 pounds into me, it's 6 into him. We're just going to store it in there. We are actually going to equip this torch to you, just to give us extra light. Well, let's continue on up this hill, because yeah, this is definitely the hill. There can be raptors and whatnot here. Right actually down here is where there should be an explorer note. We're not going to grab it, because we're way higher level than I wanted to be at this point in time. Kind of was only hoping to be at like the 30s. It's actually right in there if I remember right. So we're going to completely skip past that and just gather as much metal as possible. Luckily, since we're using stone tools, they're easily repairable anywhere, so we can kind of continue to break them and then reuse them. Only problem is we're not getting a lot of metal out of anything. And we need probably close to 50 to 60 pieces for me to feel relatively comfortable with leaving this mountain. We're doing good on stone. Stone wouldn't be a bad one to get as well. But our base is also only built out of thatch. Like, my plan is to live near one of the 3 obelisks, so it's easy to go into bosses. I think on single player, you can go to any obelisk to fight the bosses. I'm going to have to double check this. I'm not sure, because I remember at one point in time, you could only go to each individual obelisk to fight the boss, but I'm not sure if that's still a thing. Because if it is, that's going to kind of suck, because I want to live up a little more towards the north. I've generally only ever lived in the south. There's kind of one spot I'm thinking of living, but I haven't fully made my decision. It's actually kind of one of Syntax's old spots, and it's also one of the spots that I've actually lived at on a couple of the servers I've been on. It's a relatively good area. What do I need? Wood and thatch. It has access to the redwoods right near it. which is really nice. But it also has access to a lot of dangers nearby as well. So that's kind of why it's like, it's a pick your poison kind of thing. Is it going to be worth it for me to live there, or is it going to be just the danger going to outweigh everything? We got to see at that point. Why am I getting pushed down? What are you doing, dude? Bro's like pushing me down the hill. Like he doesn't want me to keep farming metal. Alright, so the goal is to get metal. I know there's an explorer node at the top of this mountain too. Get metal, get crystal, get tools, get a crossbow, and then tame something aggressive, carnivore-ish, so we can actually go out and effectively cross the map. We could actively try to tame a PT as well at this point if we wanted to. More compies. I think they're pronounced Compagnathus is actually, if that's their proper scientific name, is the Compagnathus. But I'm not sure. I absolutely hate fighting these little guys. Because they're just more annoying than anything. Especially because they're in like little packs. My one buddy always wanted to try to get a max mutated pack of compies and try to take on the bosses with them. I don't know how well that would work, honestly. I'd be interested to see it. But I don't know how well that would actually fare, honestly. Yep, right up here is the top of the metal mountain. This is actually a really, really good area for metal and crystal. Especially early on. You can get a lot from here. This is definitely where you want to go. Chords are 79.9, 46.9. So 79, or so pretty much 80.47 is where you want to go. 80.47 right here. Really good spot for metal early on. Really good spot for crystal early on as well. And of course, we can't get any crystal. I need a couple pieces. Come on, just anything. Bro, really? Have I not gotten any crystal? What do I need for the awesome spyglass? What do I need for this? 2 crystal. I may use the text May. I don't know why I went like weird there. May use the reusable tech spyglass instead of the awesome spyglass this time. I'm not sure. I haven't fully decided yet. But we're going to try to get as much metal. If we have to drop the stone, we'll drop the stone. We can get rocks anywhere, really. It's just the metal is more of a necessity. Actually, we're going to try to get a carnivore, and then we're going to try to go get an Enki and a Dodic. Because those are 2 definite necessities. Like, look at all this metal. For being early on, this is a really good spot to get a ton of metal for you. And it actually benefits you a lot to go right here if you start in South Zone. Since you kind of can't really get to the major metal spots, with the 2 major metal spots are like the biggest mountains. It's actually like 4 major metal spots technically, but one of them is the biggest on top of Metal Mountain. And then there's the big metal area inside the redwoods that has some pretty good metal in as well. Alright, what am I looking at for metal there? 31. I think we have enough metal right now. We just need to focus on getting at least 5 pieces of crystal, if not more. We need some dino balls too, because that would be great for us to have. I mean, maybe if I can get some. Clearly, we are not allowed to get metal. Or, what's the word? Crystal. Alright, so we're sitting pretty right now. We don't want to be too heavy, because we have 102 pieces of raw metal ingot, or raw metal that'll give us 15 pieces of metal ingot, which is perfect. Because then we could always come back and get more as we want. Bro, can we get some crystal, please? Do we... Is there no... We literally hit everything. We didn't get a singular piece of crystal. I don't think I've ever had that terrible luck with this before. I think that's all the crystal here, too. Right over here is the Explorer note. We're not going to hit that yet. That is terrible. We did not get a single piece of crystal. Bro, what? Okay. Oh, there's another piece. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Come on. Not a single piece. I may have to come back with the metal tools to get it. Honestly, that might be my only option. How are we looking for weight? I mean, at this point, since I can't get any crystal, I might as well just farm a ton of metal. My plan was to get some crystal so we can make a spyglass, because I really wanted a spyglass of some sort. But apparently we can't do that. Apparently we have to get metal. It's the only way. So that kind of sucks. Alright. And Alright, that's broken. We're not going to repair that now, so we're going to head back to base with what we have. Unless if I can find some crystal along the way. I don't think we have any left around here that we can't... Can we farm up? No. Yeah, look at all this metal. This would be a perfect place to have a nice little Anki or an Edmontonia, which I did add the Edmontonia as well. So that is definitely a tame we are going for. We'll take whatever level we can find, truthfully, but they spawn in the redwoods. I think they spawn generally anywhere Ankis do. In all honesty, I think that's where they spawn. I think that's their spawn box. But right now, we got to try to keep ourselves away from any dangers. Because this is an Arkology parasaur, so it is slightly, I think, stronger. Either they're just stronger, they look cooler, or there's a raptor, speaking of danger. Yeah, we're going to keep going this way. We're going to go down to the shore and run around. There's no way, because like we needed to go that way towards him. But that's not in our best interest right now. Oh, this feels so weird having to run on foot again after using the Meguana the whole second half of the Estrella series. Having to be able to cross the map instantly with a Meguana almost. And then now having to go back to square one and using a basic parasaur. It's different. It's a completely different feeling. Alright. So. The plan now, since we don't have any crystal, is to, well, inevitably get back to base, which should be right over that way. No, it's not. It's this way. It's the way I'm going. Get back to base, and then, honestly, just craft some metal tools. Oh, no, we got to get a forge going first. We don't have a forge yet. So I guess let's get a forge going, craft some metal, or get some metal smelted, then craft some metal tools. It's probably going to be our best option. Probably not going to get a whole lot done today, like progress-wise, other than just the basic, getting us metal tools, getting us a bow, getting us things like that, just getting the basics started. Because we have to go quite a distance to get back home. Luckily, we have a decent little parasaur here. I think the Arkology parasaurs just look so cool. I just can't wait, and I'm a little bit hesitant to run into one of the Arkology alphas. Honestly, I'm a little... not excited about that. An actual high-level alpha, not just what we ran into yesterday. That was just kind of good luck on our part that we ran into a level 10. We're able to bola it and just smack it around with some spears. Well, it's almost daylight. Oh, he saw us. Alright, let's take it out. Nope. Good try, though. Alright, we'll take the free hide from you. Because we could use that. Alright, let's keep going. We got to get back across the water here. Only thing I'm a little worried about, kind of a lot of worried about, is Surfactinus, I think, can get alpha variants too now. So they're pretty dangerous normally, let alone an alpha variation of said creature. I'm not looking forward to. We already knew about Alpha Raptors, Alpha Carnos, things like that. Alpha Rexes, they're not a huge thing. But now there's Alpha Gigas, Alpha Karches, and I did add the more Giga and Karchar spawns. So now there's going to be 4 spots. Instead of the normal 2 Giga and Karch spawns that are on the map, there's 4, actually. And that increases the amount of Desolatitan as well. Because they share the Giga and Karch spawns. If I remember right, I think they do. So now that means that there's a higher chance of us seeing a Desolatitan. Which a Desolatitan is on our list of things to tame before we leave the island. That may be one of the creatures we bring to Scorched. Or not technically to Scorched. We bring it to Extinction, but it'll be one of the ones we pull from here. You know what I mean? Not sure if that's what I want to use yet or not. I have not fully made that distinction yet. Because I don't know if we can use them in boss fights. I don't know. I truthfully do not know. Alright, let's put this torch back on you. So we have that extra light. Even though it really doesn't matter, my light for my backpack really gives most of it anyway. Alright, we're almost back. This is terrible in terms of movement versus what we had with the Miguana. Bro, the Miguana will be missed. No, we don't have one. Luckily, there's a ton of hide and fiber around. Let me think of what else. I'm trying to think back to some things that I removed and added with the mods. Like I said, we added syntax, vanilla wood sprinkles. We removed a few mods. B+, like I said, I took out entirely. I was going to keep B+, just for the structures. I'm not sure. The only thing I don't like, the only thing I don't care about with the B+ is the structures overlap each other, if that makes sense. Or not the structures, the pulling systems overlap one another. So when you try to pull from one, you got to worry about the other one getting in the way. Yeah, I saw the trilobite, and I'm like, I got to take it out. All that chitin, can't let that chitin go to waste. Gotta grab that while we can. Alright, store you in here. Store you in here. Alright, let's get stuff from you. We need this, we need this, we need this, and we need this. You stay there. Let's grab a quick drink of water, so we're not dehydrated while we're working. There's a baby parasaur right there. That thing just took off. Alright, so we need a forge. Do we have everything? We're missing fiber. Of course we are. And of course parasaurs can't gather fiber for us. Hello. That was kind of dangerous. That could have been really bad. Like, really bad if I would have swung at it on accident. Because that thing would have destroyed us. No question. I did 42 hide. Seriously? Well, it's a good thing there's a baby parasaur right here. Am I crouched? I'm just heavy, apparently. What level are you? Oh, it's a 145. Bro, stop ducking. Why are you standing like that? How are you standing like that, more importantly? Such a weird position to be standing in. Really weird position. Alright, they're not gonna try to chase down that baby just yet. Because we need all this hide first. Alright, perfect. Alright, can we make a forge now? I have it set, so like I said, I set it for 50 foundation spaced around, so it should be able to reach that, no question. The really cool thing that I did not mention and did not show with this pulling system from the vanilla with sprinkles is it. Let me place this down really quickly. I did make us a grave off screen. The cool thing about it is you go here and it pulls only what you have on you or in your area, and it shows you even special items. So for like any of the primal fear mods you're trying to do or anything, it can specifically pull that as well. So like any specific bonds you need. All right, and it pulls everything I have. Item cache. We'll pull that. Only added 9 pieces, that's fine. We'll go get some extra wood. And the other cool thing, we don't have any metal right now, but the repair anvil is kind of insane in the terms of, what do I need? Wood, flint and thatch, wood and thatch. Take 2 pieces. I need flint and thatch. Do I have any flint and thatch? The anvil can kind of like repair everything all at once, and it does like a bulk heal, if that makes sense. So you could repair like 6 or 7 tools at a time, 8 or 9 tools at a time, even your armor. As long as the stuff's in the vicinity of it, you can repair multiple things at once, which is really cool. And it actually increases your way to get more productivity too. So I thought that was really nuts. That was something that they added into that. I was like, that's really cool. I like that idea. All right, so let's see. Can we find a PT? If we can find a PT nearby, speak of the devil. As I say that, a PT comes flying in. We want that. All right, let's go see if we can knock that out. Wood. What do I need to make this blueprint club? Can I make this? 21 and 80. I actually can. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna swap these around. We're gonna try to get that PT, but we're gonna get this wooden fiber first. You stay over there. Do not come near me. We want wooden fiber. So we're going to try to go get that PT. Because if we can get that PT, that would be kind of pretty solid right now. We do have Prime on us too as well. I think we do. We don't. I think we have some back at the house. Alright. Do I have enough wood for this? I do now. I just need fiber. I'm not running... Wait, am I running the multi-tool again? I think I am. Well, it doesn't matter. We're at the point where we can get the sickle now, so it's kind of not really a big issue anyway. So that's pretty good for us. Alright, what do we have? Can I pull for this? I can. Alright, craft that. Alright, let's get over there and get him relatively quickly before something else comes by. I would have liked to have gotten an Arkology one, even if it's not a high tier one. Just taming one would be great for us. Just to have it. Alright, I know I just stored regular wood in there that I could use. Alright, let's put this in the forge. Keep that metal smelting. Alright, let's go over and get this guy. Did I take the prime? I did. I thought I saw a Spino down there for a second. Alright, there he is. He's up in the brush. No piranhas? The water looks insanely green right now. Not sure if that's just me. 'Cause it looks pretty green. That's a Pego right there. I see you. Bro, really? I bullied you twice, but they skipped. Alright, I hate Pegos. Alright, we gotta get this guy too. Oh, this is an Arkology one. Oh, yes it is. That is insane. It's a 150. It's a max level. We got blessed with the 150 here, boys. This is fantastic if we can knock this out. This is max level. And since we are using a higher level club, hopefully it'll go down faster. Come on. Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. I missed it. I think I missed it those last few times. I don't think I messed it up at all. That is insane. We got a max level. It's got 32 points into food, 20 into stam, 26 into weight. Ooh, that could be really good. Okay, so I think I did hit it once, but it's at a 96.7, which isn't terrible. I don't want to let it wake... we'll see. If it wakes back up, we'll just bola it back down and knock it out again. But that's insane if we can get this 150. Because that's a straight up one. The teeth look more dangerous on this one. Is that just me? But I don't know. We got a 150. That's perfect. I also... one more thing with this. Oh, hang on. Let me get this guy pushed uphill. One more thing with Syntax Mod is, hang on a second, I want to make sure I get all the chitin out of this guy, because we only need like 70 pieces, and I think we have enough back at base. One more thing with his mod is it has a level distribution. It affects how much wild dinos should scale towards the max. Increase it towards 1 to skew more towards the max. The island is a 0.5. So by me putting this at a 0.9, that means that more or less, more of the dinos are skewed towards max level. So they'll be more towards 150 instead of being 50 or 5 or whatever. They'll skew higher. So that means I'll be able to progress a little bit quicker in terms of creatures. So I'll be able to find good creatures. As you can see with that 150 right there. It'll also allow us to, as well, run into higher level alphas too. So that it's a double-edged sword in that sense of I could have higher level alpha spawn, but I'll also have higher level creatures that I actually want to tame spawn. It's 50-50. You really got to figure out which one you want more of. I can deal with the higher levels, even if it means higher level bad dinos that I got to fight. Alright, so let's make a smithy. I think we should have enough for this now. We do. And let's see if I can make a PT saddle. Missing fiber. Okay, that's fair. That is perfectly fair. I'm okay with that. Alright, smithy. Gonna have to go like that. We got no space. We gotta make things work. Alright, so let's go get fiber while that guy's still knocked out up there. I would like to get that if I can, because that'd be kind of nuts. The one thing we're probably gonna do with it if we do get that really quickly is we're gonna probably fly back over to that mountain and go look for... Is that baby? Okay. Here, take a bunch of berries. Just a random baby. I think that's the one we took out earlier. I mean, I'm not going to say no to 145. This thing's about to become... As you can see, my maturation rates are weirdly high for some reason, they feel like. Even though they're not. I mean, they are, but they're not because it's single player, so I put them a little higher, but I also didn't put them super high at the same time. It's at that point where it progresses quick enough to the point if I'm doing an episode or two, I should have a fully mature creature by the end of it. But I mainly did it that way because certain creatures like a Giga or a Karch would take me 2 to 3 episodes to fully mature on single player because I don't just leave the game on for 12 hours at a time. I don't just sit here with one game up. Alright, let's run back. Oh, another one. I don't know what's up with the abundance of these guys either, but I'm not about to complain. I was about to say, please tell me there's nothing over there I can hit. Alright, where are you at? Where's your body? Right there. 65, let's go. I'm not complaining about that at all. Oh, not neutral. Stop. Alright, you right there. Let's come back in here really quickly. Store everything in my inventory except my backpack. I gotta grab that back out of here. And my apprentice club. We do have some stuff to make some narcotics already. I think we actually probably could. Let's get that tested really quickly. I mean, we should make it if we can before it spoils anyway. Alright. PT. We're missing 209 hide. Alright. So I guess you were fully matured already. Yeah, see, that was insanely fast. Like, insanely quick. But I kind of expected that at the moment. I knew the mod was, or not the mod, my levels are high. So I might go a little lower than what I have. I think I even lowered it down already. Because I know in the last series, that was one thing I was personally complaining about, is how fast things were maturing. And the only way I was able to get me to get a full imprint, now that I can English a little bit, was by allowing me to physically put them in the Dino Ball. What level are you? 25? You're just one of the ones on the bad side of the skew. Alright, let's get, I need like 200 high is what I think it said, so it's going to be a minute. Probably hear my wife coughing in the background because she doesn't know how to cover her mouth when she coughs. It's one thing we're still teaching her. Alright, let's see. We need, what, 200 and some odd? We're at 70 almost. Okay. There's got to be something around here that we can bowl up. I know we have a bunch of dodos over here that we could just chop up. As terrible as that sounds. Alright, those parasaurs are running from something. Of course they're on that island, though. We need them over here, but they're over there. I see a Dillo, I think. Oh, that's a Lystro. That should give us decent. You know what I haven't seen? That one creature. Oh, Moss Chops. That's the one. We haven't seen a Moss Chops yet. That's a 150 Lystro. Yeah, you're skewed to the higher side. That's more hide for me, then. Oh, no, it's not. It's only 17. Cool. Alright. I don't want to try to fight this guy. I really don't. Because I feel like that's just going to be a bad idea. Oh, that was a terrible throw. 130... Is that 145? Bro, you do not want to box at me. Apparently you do. Whoa, Carbonemus. Bunch of 145s. Like I said, I mean, it's working. It seems to be working the way that Syntax mod's supposed to work. Everything is skewing to a pretty high level. I'm kind of okay with that. Kind of very okay with that. Because the higher levels are generally what the island has always been terrible for, is you never get that higher level dino. Another 150. I mean, yeah, it's clearly working the way it's intended, which is awesome. I don't know why the island always skews to such a lower level. It should go higher, because the island is one of the harder islands, as weird as that is to say, one of the harder arcs for you to start with. There's a tech parasaur down there? No, it's not a tech parasaur. Alright, let's go over here and get this guy. I see another trilobite. I would have laughed if I would have hit that. That would have been insane if I could have pulled that off. Alright, free chitin. Where's your body? Right here? Oh, you're actually in the spot where you died. That's a surprise. We're getting free black pearls and oil too, which is nice. Oh, probably should have bullied you first, huh? I'm not even going to chase after that guy right now. It's only 2. I'll get him in a second. We need the hide. What level are you? 150? Yep, called that one. Max level. That's nice, though. It's really nice that we're seeing a lot of high levels here early on. That's just a good sign for going forward. Alright, that Arkology Pteranodon is tamed. Alright, we need to take you out. Gotta go up there and get our guy in a second. I could take this Parasaur, but we really don't need like 5 of them. We could use it for raw meat and hide, to be honest. It's probably our best bet. Alright, and that broke. We'll just finish you up on this. We should have enough hide now, right? 210, yep. If we don't, I'm going to be a little annoyed. There's a dodo right there. What level did you come out as? 222. Alright, so we ended up losing a little bit in terms of levels. Not a ton, but we lost a little. 45 into health. That's really good. Holy, that is insane. 45 into health. 40 into weight. Okay. You actually could be a lot better than I expected. That's kind of what we're looking for a 222 right off the start. And in episode 2, we have one. That's kind of nuts. So let's make our metal tools now that we're back at base. And let's go get some more metal. Or crystal, actually, not metal. Hesperornis, you're probably ridiculously high level too. Nope, we're on level 25. You give me polymer, but I don't really need it right now, honestly. Alright, we're back at base. Alright, whistle land. Alright, duck under here. Go into my storage. Store. I know it's not a fridge. It's just gonna have to work. Alright, let's grab this. Pull. We have enough. Because we do have some silica pearls. We're gonna need more. I know where to get a bunch up north. A couple different spots, actually, we can get a bunch up at. But we're gonna have to just deal with what we have. Alright, where is my PT at? I thought I told you to land, dude. Whistle land. Alright, how much metal do we have? 36. That should be more than enough to make metal tools. Transfer. Alright, weapons. Melee. Hatchet. Okay. Bro, we need 10 hide. Are you serious? We need 10 hide. We don't have any. We're struggling to get hide right now. I know there's a dodo up here somewhere. How's he looking for weight? I mean, not terrible. 40 pounds, pretty good. 40 weight's pretty good on a PT. Right there's a dodo. Can I land, please? I'm pressing the A button. How much do you hit? 57 damage. Not terrible. 11 hide. I need just a little bit more. Another stack of 10 would be perfect. I'm not gonna be able to chase that guy down. Don't know why I hit him. I mean, I probably could. I just don't have the patience to chase him down. But that's nuts. We got a 222 Pteranodon, an Arkology variant as well. Like I said, we're gonna try to stick to Arkologies. Generally, like if we have to tame a normal one, if we can't find anything for it at that level, we'll do that at first. Or I may try to completely replace normal dinos with the Arkology variants. I'm not entirely sure yet. I haven't fully made my decision on that. I don't even think you can on single player. I don't know if there's a way to do it. I think we have enough hide now to do what we need to do. So let's fly back over and take a look. I'm out of stam. Great. Let's up our stam a little bit, actually. Let's eat. Hop off you. Leave you right there for a second. I mean, you're kind of far away. I should have just pulled you closer, but it is what it is. We're fine. These two are a breeding pair, actually, so what I need to do is this. They're a terrible breeding pair. The levels are so skewed, it's not even funny, but it does not matter. As long as we have a pair of them, we can make it work, right? So let's grab weapons really quick. Not ammo. Miscellaneous. The wife is watching TV ridiculously loud, like usual. I think she's deaf too sometimes. I don't know how she does it. I can't watch TV that loud. Can we watch a sickle? No. No, she's playing Dead by Daylight is what she's doing. She's not watching TV. That is Dead by Daylight. Someone just got hooked. I can hear it because she has the volume all the way up. All the way up. Always does. Alright, let's take off and fly to our little island we know of. This is one of the reasons why I didn't grab the Explorer Note over here, is because of something like this. Now we got a flyer. We could actually use that Explorer Note to give us a lot of levels for this guy to really help us get moving early on. Because this guy could definitely use couples of 4, and I know down that way, yeah, that way I think, and the one on the other side is a pretty good spot to get silica pearls, cementing paste, and stuff too from beaver dams. So we're definitely going to go exploring for those here probably in the next episode after today. Because I'm recording this actually a lot later than I normally would do. Normally I would do it in the morning, but the work schedule's got me doing everything a little all over the place. That's a raptor. Do I have the prime meat on me? And I have my club. Do I try to tame that? No, I don't try to tame that. I leave that alone. At least right now. Did our crystal respawn? Please tell me it did. Crystal, did it come back? Oh, come on, dude. I need just a couple pieces. Let's come up here really quickly. Let's grab this Explorer Note. I would love to grab the Explorer Note. There it is. I'd love to be able to see, too. See 10 levels. That's perfect. Let's float this way a little bit. We're going to fly this way fast and then just land. Recharge stam. And we're going to put 5 into this. And then 5 into weight. Alright, so apparently there's no crystal here. Again, so that kind of sucks. I would have loved to find some. I'm trying to think, is there anywhere nearby that I could find crystal? Here's all metal. Like, here's a really good little pathway to get a bunch of metal at, too. All right through here, all the way down through. You can find a good amount of metal here. There's raptors. Oh, wow. Look at that theory. That's probably an Arkology variant. But there's nothing I could do to that right this second. But at least we know there's one there to avoid. I need some crystal. I'm probably not going to find any. So what I'm probably going to have to do is more than likely just wrap the video up here because I can't find anything that I want. I'll probably do a couple metal runs like off screen, like just because it's tedious to do it on the back of this guy. I'm not going to be able to get much done. Or I could do my one little trick where I get a bunch of metal, die, and then respawn. You know, I could do that too, but I don't know if I want to do that. That's kind of cheats a little bit, but it's easy though to do it that way. It makes it just progress a little faster. Progress? I don't know, whichever way you want to use it. But yeah, I'm not seeing a single thing of crystal here at all. You think it would have respawned by now? That's insane. But alright guys, so that's going to be it for the episode. We're going to wrap it up here. I don't know where any other crystal is nearby here. I know where there's a few spots towards the center of the map, but I don't know if I'm going to risk going that far just for crystal just yet. I may just wait till it respawns. My voice just cracked again. I was like, respawns. But we're probably going to do that. So thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys back here for more Ark Survival Ascended. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys then.